Still only 32 years old, Wasim Akram is a veteran of international cricket. He's taken over 300 wickets in both Test matches and one-day internationals, and is surely one of the greatest bowlers the world has ever seen. As a youngster in Lahore, he was drawn to cricket by the exploits of another fine bowler, Imran Khan.
I mean, at that time, I remember Imran Khan very, very clearly, and Javed Miandad and people like Zahir Abbas. I think the way Imran used to run to his run-up, I never used to understand that I was so young that, why he's running from so far. He used to look so good while running all the way from the side screen, and Javed Miandad with his sprints and with his singles, and Zahir Abbas, we used to call him Asian breadman. So it's all, all these things really get me going.
And it wasn't long before he was sharing the limelight with his heroes.
That was like dream come true. I remember I was just finished school and I went to see a test match against England, 1983, I think. I was in a stand next to this dressing room, so I went for autographs as well. I took Imran's autograph, Javed Miandad, Zahir Abbas, and there were quite a few cricketers, the people who I admired. And after 2 years, I got picked for Pakistan team, and I was playing under Javed, so it was like dream come true. I mean, I'm maybe one of the luckiest people in Pakistan, because you know how much cricket is huge there, how many people play cricket. So I got picked up in the camp, and my first class game was a selector saw me, and they said they got impressed by me. And my first class game was against New Zealand, 3-day game, and I got 7 and 2 9 wickets in that game. So after that, Javed Miandad said to the selectors, I'll take Wasim to New Zealand tour. They said, no, he's too young, but he said, I'll take him. I want to take him. Then he took me, he stood for me, and then took me to New Zealand.
After an inauspicious first test, he made a mark in his second with 10 wickets in the match.
The only thing I didn't want to do at that time to be a one-test wonder. So I was praying to God that please help me, I want to play another test match. And luckily, I was dropped from the next test match, the third one. But when they went there, they saw the wicket was green, so they decided to put me in, and I got 10 wickets in that game.
And at that stage, he was still very much a rabbit with the bat.
I used to open for my school. I used to open and bowl leg spinners for my school. So suddenly, all the interest went to my fast bowling. But when I saw Imran and played with him and saw the way he used to work hard on his batting, so I did the same thing, a lot of knocking, a lot of batting practice, and I was getting interested in batting all the time, so that's why I picked up batting.
And as a bowler, he was never afraid to ask advice.
I think with the bowler I learned from, there was Mudassir Nazar, great cricketing mind. I've learned a lot from him, and Imran Khan and Javed Miandad, because he used to tell me how batsmen think of a bowler. So that psyche I've learned from Javed, that do this. He used to come up to me, do this. I said, why? He's telling me do because this batsman must be thinking this right now, so you try this. And I used to get succeeded at times by his ideas. And I think the most complete bowler, in my opinion, I think it's Malcolm Marshall, because of his ability to move the ball, ability to read the batsman, read his mistakes and weaknesses, and that was him.
He was still relatively unknown when Lancashire signed him in 1987.
They offered me in 1987 when they were touring Sharjah. Neil Fairbrother came up to me and said, Lancashire want to sign you. And I didn't know that county could sign me at that time. So I said, is it the league? He said, no, it's a county club. Oh, I was over the moon. And when 87 we toured here, they've signed me for 6 years at that time. And I think that was one of the highlights of my career, to play for Lancashire. And after 1988, first year of my county cricket, I was at the top. I was at the top of my cricketing career.
So by the time of Pakistan's 1992 tour of England, he was a well-known figure around the country. The Lord's Test provided a memorable finish.
So the most interesting test match I participated in was against England at Lord's. I got 4 wickets in about 4 overs in the second innings, and then we needed 136 to win. And at lunchtime, we were like, everybody was so confident, no, we'll win it. One of those confidences you have, and I was scared that, this confidence is a bit too much. You never know, anything can happen in test cricket. And suddenly we were 80 for 8. And then I was batting in there, my car came in, I said, Zach, the only thing we can do right now, if you want to win, is to block. We block, and if it's there, we'll hit. And we blocked about for 5-6 overs. I blocked everything. And suddenly he hit 2 4s, and then I was just, confidence was back. And then it was. I think it was one of the greatest test match for me. It was because I really showed that I can block. I can defense if I want to. and that was very important for me, and I think I should learn from the test inning as well.
It's gone for the hits, it's through, they've won, and well played Pakistan. Off goes Wasim Akram with a stump as well as the bat. Well, the teammates are already down there. Yes. Wonderful win.
His partnership with Waqar Younis may have won the game with the bat on the day, but it's their new ball pairing that has earned them many more victories.
It was sort of healthy competition, always has been healthy competition between us. If he's getting 2 wickets, I should get 3, and we say same with him. And in the end, it was Pakistan team who was benefiting out of it. So, I mean, he's definitely one of the greatest bowlers the world I've ever seen. At times it happened 4 each, 1 to go. 9 down, 1 to go, and we used to say, oh God, 6 balls, are they going to survive or is not going to survive? And that used to be interesting, that, you know, either he's going to survive or either he's going to get 5 or either he's going to get 5. And I think it was good, healthy competition between us, back of our minds, and that's really benefited the Pakistan cricket and the team as well.
You know, if you compare Wasim and Waqar together, I think Wasim for me is probably the most consistent performer, all-round performer there has been. I think left arm over, left arm round the wicket. I think Wasim has always been a nasty bowler coming at that angle, and when he's bowling really quick, you know, he's a hell of a prospect.
It's sort of an awkward bowler, skids onto you. He's got the ability to swing it both ways without you knowing which way it's going to go. And he's got a very deceptive bouncer, very quick bouncer, and often feel that it swings after pitches, so it makes him pretty much one of the best bowlers in the world, and right up there. When he was fully fit and strong and didn't play as much as we are playing now, he was a big handful. Even now when you play against him, you sort of get the feeling that if he really wants to, he can step it up again and sort of be one of the quickest bowlers in the world.
If there is one skill that the two Ws have perfected, it's reverse swing. But how long did Wasim take to learn the art?
I think when I started after about 2 years, and now if you go to Pakistan, even any net, even 12 years, 13-year ball will show you how to bowl reverse swing. It's not just a matter of reverse swing, it's a matter of when, where, and what sort of atmosphere, what sort of conditions. It all depends how is the square like. It's a green square, there won't be reverse swing. It all depends, and it is an art. So I think Imran is the one who we learned from Imran, me and Waqar both.
I would say his danger ball would be the one coming around the wicket, swinging, starting to come into you and then swinging away from you. That would be, to me, would be almost an unplayable delivery, which he got. I think it was unnamed that he got out in the World Cup in '92 with a similar delivery.
I mean, like I said, I tried everything in nets. I used to bowl reverse swing in nets as well to learn which angle is difficult. And I remember I can tell it's for right-hander, it's difficult angle bowling left-hand and away from a right-hander. So that's what I thought, especially for slogging, you can always have mid-off back and try out-swing Yorkers from around the wicket to a right-hander, because if mid-on is up, he'll try to hit you there, and it's rarely you're going to get hit there, so you're more of a chance you're going to hit the wickets.
One such ball, which actually failed to produce a wicket, sticks in his memory.
Yeah, I do remember that ball. That was right in front of the 3 stumps on his toe, and umpire Mervyn Kitchen for some odd reason said not out. And I asked him why. He said missing off. I said missing off. He's hitting middle stump. One of those things. But I remember that ball definitely, because I remember the test match as well. I think the best thing I remember of '96 tour is the way the both teams played cricket. It was in a very competitive and positive way, and plus they enjoyed each other company on and off the field, and that was very nice to see. I mean, I've been playing for 12 years for Pakistan, especially for me to see England getting along with the England side was a great sight.
No doubt about that.
Wasim Akram's phenomenal test record may have been founded on pace and lethal late swing, but his one-day wickets have come from a different approach.
I don't try outswing, in-swing or anything. New ball, I'd hardly try Yorker with a new ball. And I think that has been my strength, that I let the batsman make a mistake rather than me trying different things to get hit for 4s and 6s. So in one-day cricket, I think what I do, I just try to bowl maiden over. And if I bowl a maiden over, I think I've succeeded, and then batsman gets frustrated, he tries to hit you, and then there you can get a wicket. And I've learned slow balls now, Depends who's batting, this one or this one. I've just learned bowling in games. I remember when I started bowling slow balls, Neil Fair brother came up to me 3-4 years ago, as it's not a good idea. But now now they're all impressed with the slow ball. I mean, the more you bowl, the more you learn. That's what I think.
He can swing it both ways. He's generally quick, but he has a variety as well. So he swings it normally, reverse swings it, got a great Yorker, a good bouncer. He's now bowling a good slower ball, so he's not easy to bat against.
But is there anyone such a fearsome bowler has found it hard to bowl at?
The only batsman I think even Bakar would say I didn't enjoy bowling at was Martin Crowe. I think he was one of the best batsmen the world have ever seen as far as technique concerned. Reversing or normal whatever, and he's there, front foot, behind, back left, very difficult. And I think nowadays people like Sachin Tendulkar, Brian Lara, Mark Waugh, Alex Stewart. I mean, I hate to bowl at Alex Stewart because I think he's one of the few batsmen I've bowled at. Any bad bowler hits you for four. So he's such a talented player he is. So these sort of players I admire and hate to bowl at times.
He can take a wicket any time. He's very much like Waqar Younis, who obviously played here at Surrey for a while. One of the few bowlers who, whether you got 0 to 200, can bowl balls that can just get you out.
Wasim's greatest feat with his own bat came against Zimbabwe in 1996, when he scored 257 not out, batting at number 8, a world record for that position.
I always had a dream to get 200, either in first class or either in Test cricket. That was my dream. And God gave me the opportunity that I did score 200. When I walked in, maybe 160 or 140 for 5 or 6 we were. It wasn't turning up, but it was a flat wicket surely. But Paul Strang got 5 wickets in that before when I walked out of 6. He got 5 for 40 or something. In the end, his figures were 5 for 250. But I just played my game, just whatever if I saw up there, just went straight and everything went my way on those couple of days.
That innings included 12 sixes, another Test record.
Yeah, I remember that when I hit 9 sixes, there's a Mushtaq Muhammad, one of the best coaches I played under, and one of the best cricketers his time. I got a message from him that another 3, the world record is 10. I didn't know what was the world record, do we have world record or not. I said, okay, I'll go for it. And then when I hit the 10th one and then the 11th one, then I know I broke the world record, so I was relieved of it. I got so tired after that inning that I wouldn't imagine that batting could be so tiring. And after that inning I realized batting is really tiring because you use a lot of mental strength.
The captaincy of the national side has 3 times come Wasim's way, but it's never been an easy ride. His first tour as captain was to the West Indies, where he and 3 others were charged with possessing marijuana, and the Test series was lost 2-0. He was soon replaced by Salim Malik.
Players revolted against me. They said, they said they weren't happy. Players were young and I was young. We must have made some mistakes. Stupid of us, maybe. But afterward, in '96, we did quite well as a team and as a unit. And then I was captain. And then after England tour, I got injured. And then they made Ramiz Raja captain. And then I went back again. They offered me again. I accepted it. And then I resigned it again. So it's all there.
Wasim's greatest series as captain was undoubtedly the 3-0 trouncing of the West Indies last winter.
I accepted the captaincy after Saeed Anwar didn't do well against South Africans. All the 3 Test matches, apart from Karachi Test, wicket turned a bit, but generally they were flat wickets, good Test wickets, not even just even bounce and flat wickets, and we bowled well. I think we played well overall, played as a team, fielded well, batted well, and bowled well. So we played as a team and we showed the world that we can win against one of the best teams in the world.
Yet, barely 2 months later, he was out of the side, following match-fixing allegations in Sharjah. For a while, it seemed Wasim might not shake off that slur.
It was a bit too much for us and for my family. I have death threats, my family got death threats. Yeah, my father got kidnapped for a day by the people by the gambling mafia. It was just too much. It just shows that what can gambling do to cricket. And how can one person can do match fixing? I don't believe it. I would like to know out of the team of 11. It's just, everybody tried their best to put me down, to drop me out. But I think I'm a fighter. I have good support from people, my supporters and my family. I believe in our religion. We believe whatever happens, happens for the best. I think the God have given me the strength to come back. work hard, and the only answer we can give back is to perform on the field and shut the faces, that's all.
Although Wasim was left out of the Pakistan tour of South Africa in February, he was recalled to the squad for the third test at Port Elizabeth.
Yeah, I mean, I must give credit to our new chairman, Mr. Khalid Mahmood. I've been associated with him before. He was our tour manager on 92 England tour, and he was on tour manager in West Indies 93 tour, and he has been cricket administrator for the last 10-20 years, and he's the president of Paarl Lahore Cricket Association, so a council member. He became a new chairman, and he took interest. He always admired my cricketing abilities, and he was with me, and he saw that cricketing ability means I always give 100% whoever I play for. And he backed me up, and he said, you should go to tour, and he said, you go, and I just went, and I proved him right in the end, I think.
And the fresh challenges of captaining Lancashire in his benefit year have added an extra spice to his English summer.
I think my dream is to win a championship for Lancashire. It's not that I'm captain I want to do it. It's just to, as a team, I want to win a championship and want to know that how it feels before I retire. So that is my dream, and hopefully this year we are working hard. The team is working hard. The coach is working hard. Everybody is working hard, and we are there. So we just need to. I want desperately, because I want to know how it feels to win a county championship.
The championship is the only honour to have eluded Lancashire in Wasim's time, and he's contributed to a number of Lord's successes.
It's great to be in the finals anyway with any county, I believe. The whole county, the office work people, and the players, they all are excited about to being at Lord's.
Threw him and got him. Absolutely, there's a big blow for Lancashire and for Worcestershire. That's a great spell of bowling.
That was great cricket. Swinging Yorker, and Oliver did very well to get down it at the finish because it was quick. Over they go. The 9th wicket goes down. Wasim Akram absolutely on target.
It is devastating when it comes to tail end bowling, because you've got no chance as a number 10 or 11 trying to sort of keep out a ball that's pitching leg and hitting off stump, swinging away from you. So he's been an awesome prospect. I don't know how much longer he's going to keep going, but he's got a few wickets, and that the world record is in sight, I suppose.
So is the world record for Test wickets his next objective?
I think not that interested, but I think if I can go to 400 mark in both forms of cricket, I would like to do it, because I think there'll be a unique achievement for me, and then that's what I would like to do. Another 16, another 59 in Test matches, another 30, 45 in one days to go. So it'll be hard work, but I think I can do it, and I would like to do at least 400 either in both forms of cricket. That'll be interesting.
And how long does he give himself to achieve his target?
I think it depends. I mean, I'm bowling well now. I'm bowling quite sharp still. I'm 32. But although the wickets are I'm not getting wickets as much as I should. But I think I have to have a lean patch in my career, and I'm going through a bit lean patch now. But I think in last 3-4 years I did bowl well against South Africa in a couple of months ago, one days and in a test match. But I think I've got another 2 years in me, and I'm still very confident and bowling well.